So what else do I see here? What to do with the valid to? So it seems very obvious. I have these blank cells, and I think blank cell means today, right? So if it's true, I can just write today, or I can write now, or I can write still running, right? I have to do that because this is a bad taste, because you never know what's supposed to mean. What I would do if I were you, if you get a table like that, you should filter on the blanks and you ask the guy who sent it to you, you send him just this view, say, okay, I filtered. Can you please enter for me what this means? Does it mean today, or does it mean unknown, or maybe the value is known but somebody forgot to maintain it here? You will be surprised. You will be really surprised. It can be that they say, oh, of course, that's all today. If it's blank, it's today, right? So it's still running. So I go to the bottom, I jump, and problem solved. Okay, here it's... So I go to the bottom, and now the problem is solved. And then 1-2 days later, they will come back to you and say, oh, I forgot something. I showed this to a colleague. And actually, these two systems here are not running anymore. We found that out. And for example, this was shut down end of 2013, and this was shut down in December 2012. So only with this little step, you have already made a huge gap into the direction of good data quality, because just you force yourself to look at the data and you force yourself to fill all the gaps. You have improved the data quality much. And this is also, here is a cell which is blank, here is a cell which is blank. Here it's very obvious that the data is missing. With the date it was not so clear. Here it is clear. You should really sort that out. You ask the people. This is really important, because you cannot work with this. You cannot make analysis. You cannot really show it to anybody. No, I just copy something here randomly, because at the end of this chapter, I want to have the data in a good quality and a comprehensive quality. Something else that's important for the data, or no, it's not important, but it looks nice if you have alignment here. So if this is all aligned to right, I also want this aligned to right, So then I found a red line. Let's assume you ask your colleague, he couldn't explain you, so you say, okay, if he or she cannot explain me, the information is not important for me. This just doesn't matter. So please have a look at this now. Please compare how the original file looked. Many blank cells, yellow lines. There was a red line. Oh, it's not visible here. It's hidden maybe. So nobody can really explain. You can never send that to a CEO or to a head of department. This looks much better. Maybe I'll show you later. You can also work with colors, or I'll show you now. This is really sweet. You can say, okay, I make a couple of colors. That already makes a big difference, right? This is sometimes very, very easy to make the data look nice. If you send a table like this to a head of department or to a CEO, he will instantly think that you know your data, right? And he will think, or she will think, that's a guy I can trust somehow. Oh, sorry, I have problems here with the color. So, and this node, of course, you delete the node or you hide the node in the version you send to the CEO. But please compare how this data looks and how this data looks. Am I right? So this is something you can send out, and usually that's really some quality you have already put days or many days or maybe 1 or 2 weeks into this, into getting the data into that shape.